I'm Miss Bennett, and I teach IB History of Americas, which is the junior year class in the IB program. So we focus on history of Americas. So we look at what the history is on 4 topics. I generally choose to talk about the independence movements, which is relevant to the American Revolution as well as the Latin American revolutions. We talk about the Civil War, and then we talk about World War II, and then we talk about civil rights and social movements. And again, all within the confines of how it's related to the Americas, not just the United States. Interesting, dynamic, very discussion based, and I think a good amount of hard work. So I think the biggest activity that students really like is our Freedom Fridays. So I created current events. My students tend to be very interested in current events. So we've created a program, a project where they break up into groups, and every Friday one group presents, or 2 groups depending on the time, and they present a topic of current events that they're most interested in. They give background information to that. They talk about give kind of the different sides of the issue, and then we have a full class discussion on the issue, and the kids seem to really enjoy that. And of course, it's always fun when students bring some food in to make it even more interesting and fun. So on a normal day, usually students come in with a warm-up activity of some sort. Sometimes it's a primary source document that we look and analyze. Sometimes it's an open-ended question that ties in the topic that we're going to discuss that day. We usually do a PowerPoint presentation and kind of go through the history of the information, talk about the logistics of what was going on in a certain battle or a certain war. And then we tie it in with usually an activity of some sort or a discussion. Sometimes we use that to bring about primary source documents to back up the information we've discussed. Sometimes we do a skill journal of which students will be given a question relevant to the information they've already read and taken notes on, and then they'll write a short answer to it or an essay, practice essay on it. So I have done lots of different clubs. I've been here for 18 years, so there's a gamut. I used to be a soccer coach. I used to be part of the Lead Up Club. Right now I'm part of the Red Cross Club. I'm the leader of that, or sponsor of that club. And I'm also department chair for the Social Studies department.